why it's okay not to be okay. I know that sounds contradicting in a sense, but the reason why it's okay not to be okay sometimes is because when you're in a situation where you feel down or you feel like you can't express yourself or whatever not, and you just don't feel okay within yourself, it gives you momentum to figure out what the problem is, and also it gives you strength to keep fighting in a sense because now you're not okay. So when you're not okay, you want to be okay. So you're gonna fight to be okay. And I think that's like the motivation of everything, that we feel like our emotions we're not allowed to express. We feel like we just have to be this person we're not, or we can't show emotion because if we do, then we'll be taken advantage of. But sometimes it's okay not to be okay. Sometimes it's okay to just breathe and not feel so stressed out. I feel like everybody now feels so stressed out because we have a million things that we need to do. We don't have enough money. We don't have enough time. We feel like we're jammed. And it's like, at this point, you have to be realistic with yourself. You know what I mean? Stop living in this like fantasy land. We're not always going to be happy. And that's just because emotions fluctuate. Not saying that you're not a happy person, but just saying that it's okay that if sometimes you just feel a little down, embrace that feeling, embrace those emotions, embrace that mindset, because when you're in a mindset of where you feel sad or depressed or whatever, it kind of gives you time to regulate and see what the problems are in your life. If you're always happy, you will never know that. So it's kind of like it actually helps you grow, you know what I mean? And in that sense of growth, you start to find yourself way more than you would if you were just always happy, because happiness can put us in an illusion. It can put us in a fantasy where sadness and depression and all this other stuff puts us in reality. You know what I mean? And takes us back into what we need to be taken back into, responsibility. And sometimes you feel overwhelmed. Yes, you feel overwhelmed with depression, anxiety, all these type of things. But it does help you if you really change your perspective. It really does help you into becoming the best version of yourself. I remember there was this one summer where I didn't go out at all. I didn't even get out of the house. And to be honest, I wasn't okay. I was telling everybody I was okay, but in reality, I wasn't. And I stayed in my room like all the time, and I just wasn't okay. And it's okay not to be okay, because that year changed my life. That year taught me so much about myself, to the point where like I know who I am in a sense. I'm not saying I know myself fully, because we're still growing. We're still understanding our bodies. We're still understanding how to heal. We're still understanding how to grow and be one with ourselves and other people. So yeah, it takes time, but that summer really got me to a different level, because I told myself it's okay. I'm not okay. You know what I mean? And when I really said that, things started to change, because I started to see myself in more of a realistic way, see my emotions as they're temporary, they come and go. And it was just a good spot that I was in, to really see that it's okay not to be okay. Sometimes you don't have to mask all these emotions all the time. You don't have to do what we do. You know what I mean? You can do it differently, and you can make your journey a lot different. And growing up, it was hard, because I was told, don't cry and don't show emotion and don't do all these things. But in reality, it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel bad about yourself sometimes, because when you feel bad about yourself, that helps you change into the person you are once again. So, I'm not saying, be so hard on yourself to where you're tearing yourself down. But I'm also saying be gentle with yourself enough to let your emotions out and fluctuate and fly. Because we only get one life, and knowing that our emotions are temporary, they're not really logical, that gives us some understanding of that we're capable of feeling multiple emotions, and we're capable of feeling multiple emotions and just being ourselves, and knowing that they're temporary and that it's not really going to change. But knowing how to just deal with it and be in the present moment is one of the most crucial things you could possibly do. So yeah, If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. I can't even talk today. Please like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below. Make sure you like this video. Please like it, and thank you guys so much.